go. We coming this year, nigga. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Hey, let me elaborate. Y'all niggas trying fake. I've been out here getting cake. It been a process to get my money straight. I remember them broke days when I ain't thought they could control. I just kept that hammer, homie, nigga, knock out your soul. If you ain't got my money on time, you better cash out. If you do that bad business, homie, don't even give me that. I've been staying out the way cause I ain't doing no dead time. Cause I ain't got time for you, little homie, I'm getting mine. Coolest nigga in the world, but don't try to test me. I won't never lead you astray, that's why the Lord bless me. I need no attention, I just keep the extension. I was me against the world, so I'm feeling like Pop. Chasing all his hundreds like I'm Zeke, but I'm from the block. Monetize the flow, just follow the formula. If you ain't trying to get that bread, then I'm ignoring ya. I'm looking for a way out, cause I'm trying to go global. These niggas ain't on they hustle, they ain't even mobile. These niggas ain't no soldier, that's what a nigga told ya. Elias Cash, nigga, ain't nothing free. So you know how it is when you be coming to DC. Hey, ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get.
I'm the realest in the DMV. Let me elaborate.
Top of the morning. Salute, bros. How y'all doing out there? I am alive and spry, ready, up. In fact, let me change that a little bit. Cause for real, there we go. That's what it's about to be. Story time. Long story short, I'm gonna tell you about something experiences and people I came in contact with. One of my homies hit me up and like, yo, my folks coming in town from out of town. They need somewhere to crash real quick. So I'm like, all right, I got extra room in my spot. Go ahead, tell them come on. They, in my mind, they'd been vetted, bro. They were good. You know, they weren't a perfect stranger, excuse me. But another homie vetted you to let me know like who you is and what you about type shit. At that point in time, I was still a single man doing what single men do. You know, no marriage, no nothing, ain't a whole lot going on except me running around fucking with these hoes type shit. So, buddy come through, he lay up and stay up at the spot for a hot little second till it get good. Anyway, and Bros Travels, he met him a little cool little chocolate joint. So 1 to 2 sandwiches away from being BBW ass Jones. And he let me know, yeah, man, I met one at the mall, this, that, and the third. Woo, my that's what's up, you know. Yeah, you mind if I bring her over? I'm like, yeah, nigga, I don't care. Fuck. Yeah. you stay here now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever bras you choose to deal with, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, not nigga, no. I ain't worried about it. Bring the joint through if you want. You got the green light. Oh, long story short, he brings old girl through. And he spends a better part of a couple hours reaming that joint out. Now all of a sudden, this motherfucker's in love with this bitch. And I'm like, all right, what up, nigga, you keep doing what you do, I'm gonna do what I do. He goes from casual encounters to, you know, staying over at your own house to, you know what motherfuckers do, and being all extra bundled up with the joint. And I was looking at him like, no judgment, just do what you do. Who am I to tell you how to live your motherfucking life? Explanation, backstory. He went from being in a long-term committed relationship for like 12 years to a portly little half black, half Spanish drunk, getting lost in the sauce out there in Florida, not having nobody because she convinced him to move way out to the boondocks with her and her people, living in some small town that ain't nobody ever even fucking heard of. And I'm not gonna say that. To broke the fuck up, losing a child, not to custody, to life. And now he a free man again. And the first thing he does is he's on the hunt for something new, you know, some of that familiar. Um, he made his hopes, dreams, wishes come true. And he found up something new. Right around that current point in time of my life, I was in, I got introduced to the space, and I'm just like, nah, I ain't tried to do all that. Red pill. No, I'm on my, what's the good word? I'm on my monk mode shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get out here and fuck with these bitches as I need to. Yes, I have to, but I ain't on no. I'm gonna burn a bitch up. Nah, nigga, nah, I'm good. If it come to me, it comes to me. If it don't, it don't. Well, fast forward. I'm an electrician. This dude is a HVAC mechanic. Guaranteed money. You know what I'm saying? We laying out plans for side jobs and so on and so forth. You know. And one day he just packs a bag up and rolls out. Pew, gone. Now he's staying with the bitch. Like, all right, well, bro, if you don't need this room, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and just Airbnb this house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need this shit. He's like, nah. I always need somewhere I can always come back to and, you know, hide out type shit. Like, nigga didn't get a house. Cause I'm about to Airbnb this motherfucker. Long story short, excuse me. Long story short, homie is now living with his bitch. on a constant, consistent basis because it'd have been like maybe like 2 months seeing the nigga. Heard from every now and then, but you still got your shit in my closet, my G. Anyway, fast forward. He by like maybe month 3 or whatever, he, he shows back up. Hey, what's good? Contract. I'm like, "Yeah, what up, bro? You know, you still got the same key, same lock, same door. That motherfucker open. It worked." He's like, yeah, man. I'm in town and I got my girl and her sister. I'm like, okay. Now at this point in time, I'm on my better bachelor shit, right? I ain't got no real food in the house for real. I can cook like a motherfucker, but it's just me and the goddamn dog. As long as my dog can get some toast and some eggs and scraps off my plate, he good. You know what I'm saying? I can eat whatever the fuck I want. I can afford it. It's just me. I still got a good bit of change, laid up in the account. I ain't tripping. Eh, But I ain't got a whole lot of food in the house. When the homie hit me, it's like 9, maybe 10 p.m. He's like, yeah, I'm about to come through. I'm like, oh, okay. Here's what being too welcoming. Uh, it ain't a good thing, you know, because I'd open my house up, my space up to bro, and he was like, oh shit, free reign. Now that I think about it, back before he got separated from his original Joan he was with, would he been as welcoming, motherfuckers just showing up 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night type shit. Hell nah, probably not. But me, I'm a bachelor, so whatever. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Bring them hoes up. Long story short, he bought them hoes up. I finally get to see this magical, mystical bitch that he has been digging on extra hard for the past 2 months. I took one look at the hoe and I was like, this bitch ain't about nothing. I was like, yeah, so where you from? She's, oh, I'm from so-and-so, little country ass spot where ain't nothing around. Ain't nobody out there. The majority of motherfuckers out there are related. I'm thinking to myself, nigga, you going in reverse. You went for a country ass bitch yet again, dog. She's from a place no one's heard of. That don't sound familiar. You know what I mean? Like, okay, whatever. Do you think? Do you think? Well, and sister comes in. Bitch's eyes get big as saucers, right? Because I'm a meticulous type dude for certain shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand a lot of filth around me. When I clean the house, I'm like, it ain't just the toilet, the sink, and the shower, nigga. I'm wiping down the baseboards type shit. Making sure my shit looks flawless. Got my own herbs growing in the pot in the sunniest part of the house type shit. Nigga like me need herb shit for real, for real. I, you know, I can just walk out and get the vegetables I want, the shit I need, the aromatics. Snatch them hoes up, cut them off, and add them to my meals and my leisure type shit. But the bitch walk in, she, oh, smells good in here. I'm like, yeah. It's nice in here. I'm like, bitch, yeah. She looked at me and was like, you live by yourself? I said, bitch, yeah. Old girl looked at old boy and she was like, "This what you been staying?" I couldn't quite tell initially, but I get it now. The look she gave me was like, "Yo, you been living here at your folks' place, but you been staying in my rat hole." That's what's up. Long story short, I managed to whip up something real quick, use some leftovers, make magic out this motherfucker, throw together a meal, practically out of fucking nothing. Garnish the place, made it taste good too. Now everybody is satisfied, satiated, and shit. And old buddies, girl and sister are thoroughly impressed. Cause I smacked one right to my living room, grabbed some rosemary, some oregano, some parsley real fast, cut that shit off, let that dot, threw it in the pot. Bang, there it is. Almost like a offering, right? Old girl offered her sister up, and her sister went for it. Like, all right, cool. These niggas, this nigga living comfortable, and this nigga you fucking with, he live here, so he living comfortable. Bitch, I'm trying to get comfortable too. Just met this bitch. Just met this bitch, but because she got that head nod from big sis, little sis was like, I'm gonna get his pussy up. Long story short, banged that broad back out and tossed her away. In fact, I was a little mad because all that motherfucking heavy ass makeup she had on stained my pillowcases. I ain't like that shit. Fast forward months later, hit me up. Hey, bro, I need your help. You electrician, and they mama house got some electrical problems. I need your help. Work this shit out. I'm like, I bet. Like, but nigga, how we getting paid though? Oh no. I'm sure it's gonna be something for you. It's gonna be something for you. I said, all right, but I need dollars. I ain't trying to get paid in pussy. I know I fucked old girl's sister, but I don't accept that kind of payment, nigga. I need money. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, we ride way the fuck out the bumfuck. Get there, find out what's going on. Dog, that whole panel's about to burst into flames. It's just all fucked up. They're trying to run way too much shit off this little ass panel in this little ass trailer. I'm like looking around, analyzing my whole situation. Like, bro, you fucking with a country ass bitch that comes from trailer life. Okay. So, and it's a raggedy motherfucking trailer. My G, you can see it was holes, like literally, you could look down into the floor and see outside. Not just light. You can see the grass growing on that motherfucker. I'm like, bro, you picked the most bum bitch you could possibly fucking find that had a sister, and that bum bitch told her sister to toss a nigga some pussy. I'm like, that's what's up, but nah, not quite my speed. You know what I mean? Not quite my speed, not mine. This ain't my particular caliber of bitch, but it was a late Saturday night. I didn't give a fuck. I was already drinking. Yeah. I'm chilling by myself. Yeah. So when they came over, I'm like, man, cool, bitch. Cool. Well, anyway, we get there, fix the issue. Yeah, y'all need this, that, and the third. They mama looked at me and said, well, we ain't got no money. And she looked at her daughters, and I'm like, oh, so you think that spot will be painted enough, huh? Oh, yeah. Homie was like, yeah. Me, I'm like, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Anyway, long story short, ain't shit get done that day. I did a little something, but I ain't spending no money on this hoe. I'm not gonna fix your fucking house for free, bitch. That's not how this works. Motherfucking fast forward. Super fast forward. Months later, well, no, let me add this part in too. Can't forget this, my bad, y'all. When I was talking with the bitch, the sister that gave, decided to come up off that day. I'm like, so you got kids? She was like, yeah, one. I'm like, okay. She's like, but I also got a crazy baby daddy. I was like, word? She was like, yeah. Well, why is he crazy? What? He kidnapped me. I said, he what? He held me for over 12 hours, tied up in the closet. I said, mm-mm, this ain't gonna work. I found it out the first night I met her. I'm like, mm-mm. You got motherfuckers kidnapping and you been tying you up and you had to climb out of what? I had to climb out the window of the trailer. What the fuck? Oh, okay, yep. I ain't never gonna see this hoe again. So my mom's already made up. Bro, on the other hand, decided that he was going, you know, muscle on through that shit. He couldn't see all the red flags. And I tried to tell him, right? I tried to tell him, like, bro, this bitch ain't it. Long story short, he ain't wanna listen. See, the way I approach a bitch and the way he approached a bitch was night and day. Totally fucking different. I approach a bitch like a bitch. He was trying to approach a bitch for love and shit. I'm like, I know it feel good to love a bitch. I know. Cause you wanna love a bitch, but you can't love a bitch, bro. You can't. You just can't. A bitch is a bitch. A hoe is a hoe, nigga. Like, a woman, however, that's something different. And niggas was certainly a bitch and a hoe. You know what I'm saying? He was fucking with the bitch, and the little sister was the hoe. Why did that hoe's baby father tie her up? Because she was out in the streets being a hoe and he caught her. She explained all this. So I'm like, nah, I ain't going for this. But bro would not listen. I'm like, bro, we ain't the same. You out here bunning up with a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fight it up with a bitch. Long story short, that mama house never got fixed. And they were looking at me like, can't you just buy the material? This shit costs like $200. Then the labor by itself was gonna be like at least $850, bitch. But we ain't got that. And she looked smack at her daughters. Y'all gonna do something about this? You know what I mean? It disgusted me. I was in that bitch repulsed. Because it wasn't just the mother, it was also the grandmother. So you got the grandmother, the mother, and two daughters. And these bitches ain't have two wooden nickels to rub together. All of them, dog. So the plan was to pay for it with the P. Not no money. That was their plan. I'm like, well, shit, how often have y'all done this? That's where my mind went, right? How often have you hoes done this? How often have y'all run this same similar game? Nasty. Disgusting. But it's what Keisha do. Anyway, homie, yet again, HVAC guy, right? We roll out from the jump. I'm looking at him like, nigga, you better not fall for this shit. This man worked his ass off, dog. Worked his ass off. He also did taxes too on the side. He worked his ass off to fix that house. I'm like, I ain't doing it. But he was like, yo, but didn't you fuck so and so? I was like, yeah, but I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I don't view coochie as monetary compensation. I view bills of exchange as monetary compensation. You know what I'm saying? You sound crazy to me. But then she give you some? Yeah, she did. But I gave her some too. And she fucking pillowcases up. Let's not forget that part. I don't appreciate that. Long story short, fast forward 6, 7 months later, he's still living with the broad and she popped Prego. You know the first thing she did to that man? Baby ain't even formed. Little motherfucker ain't got a heartbeat. She put that man smooth on child support. Smooth on child support, cuz. See, a hood bitch or a country bitch, a hood hoe or a country hoe, they both the same. They were looking for a come up. And the old girl most likely Googled what old boy did. HVAC mechanic. Ooh, he can make money. And her whole goal was to pop Prego. Here's the thing though, she already had 2 kids and 2 different baby daddies. She seduced and attempted to reduce him. Her little hoe ass sister though, she tried to play the same game, but I'm not going to beat that box down once, and I'm good. I'm good. Especially when the bitch's face and don't match their hands. I don't like that shit. How your hands extra dark, but your face extra light. That lets me know you got that fake up on heavy. You dig what I'm saying? You got that fake up on thicker than motherfucking mayonnaise and white folks potato salad with the raisins. Ew. It was a slow Saturday night for me. To him, that was the best shit in the world going right there. I'm like, nah, bro. In life, you're gonna have motherfuckers that are gonna be what's a good word for it? I'll give you a Washingtonian colloquialism. They're gonna be sweet for it. They're gonna be sweet for it no matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter how you put it to them. They're just gonna be sweet for it. Well, and that day, that moment, that time, I wasn't sweet for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here dealing with hoes, nigga. Generating hoes, nigga. I ain't fixing nothing for these random ass wretched bitches. Not for free, not for some pussy. Fuck wrong with you? He put himself in a position where their whole family could milk him. You know what I'm saying? Milk him. Just straight milk his ass. And I warned the nigga, I'm like, no, bro, that's not what you want. You know, within the first couple weeks and fucking with that bitch, he was like, I think I love her. Sound like Gucci Man. I think I love her. Dog. No. You just got out of a long-term thing and you about to jump back into something long-term again. And it's with the wrong type bitch. Me personally, I give myself a break when I got out my shit. I had a nice little break. I was still, banging bitches or whatever, but I had a nice little break of just being single. Also had a nice break of just being celibate too. Keeping me to myself type shit. But and when I decided to jump out, I did it cautiously. Homie didn't want to listen to none of that. You know what I'm saying? He just made a whole nother bad motherfucking choice. A hood bitch or a country bitch, a hood hoe or a country hoe that's only concerned with self, they will always betray you. Always, because their only concern is themselves. He became the biggest lick for that family that they probably ever seen. You know what I mean? Because they were so far in the boonies, bro. It wasn't nothing out of that motherfucker. If you sold 3 nickel bags a week, you was the dope kingpin around that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing going on out there. You a whole HVAC mechanic and you willing to drive 2.5 hours one way? Oh yeah, we gonna work you, nigga. If I walk into your family home and I can look down and I can see the fucking light and grass and the floor and you know, Mr. Mittens, the cat and shit, y'all ain't used to shit. And you ain't been used to shit for a while. Why the fuck would I sign up to take one of these bitches off your hands? You dig? And the bitch got a baby daddy that's kidnapping a hoe and doing whatever to her and locking her in closets. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Nope. Too much drama for me. Cause I'm a no, I don't say that. I'm gonna end up removing somebody. I can just see it. Even though old girl broadcasted to him exactly what the fuck she was gonna do. He ain't listen, bro. Tupac, sucker for love. Y'all know I'm married. Yeah, I love my wife. But there's a line. It is what it is. Don't cross this. And she don't. She don't. Because love or not, bitch gotta go, bitch gotta go. Straight up. Careful what you do with your seed, brothers. Careful how you jump out here or choose to jump back out here in the streets. Because I know a few dudes that have had long-term relationships that ultimately ain't work out because a bitch lost her goddamn mind. You know what I'm saying? And when that shit ain't work out, they jump back out here into these streets on some still lover boy shit. Nah, bro. Them days is long and gone. Long gone. Long gone, bro. Careful how you choose to move with these hoes, because especially these days, they extra fucking thirsty. They extra thirsty. In the end, the blessing for bro was it wasn't his baby. So he was no longer locked in to the bitch. Yeah. That hoe did all that. But in the end, wasn't his baby, bro. Wasn't his. Now, whether it was one of her baby daddies or I don't fucking know. So I could tell she was the type of bro, she wouldn't stop fucking her baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you always have to be battling with these niggas, jousting with these niggas over that pussy. Fuck all that. So he ended up walking away somewhat scot-free. But he wasted an exorbitant amount of fucking time fucking with that bitch. And even when I told him, like, bro, you tripping. Nah, man, nah. Okay, you right. But that showed me right there, we ain't the same. We ain't the same, cuz I've been out here in these streets for a while now. I know what kind of wretched rat that is, and you don't. You call it a cat. Nigga, that's a rat. That's a whole fucking rat. That's a wretched country rat. Might as well be big as possum, Pippin. And I'm telling you some shit, and you like, nah, I love it. Mwah. You got to be fucking kidding me. At the end of the day, his blessing was he was able to get away. You know, I ain't talked to that man in a couple years. Not because my number changed, but because he ain't called me. A lot of motherfuckers I do talk with. Well, a number of people, I say it like this, a number of people I do talk with these days. We all on the same page and wavelength, so I ain't gotta have those kind of conversations with them. People I used to deal with, because I gave them just the reality of what it is. They stopped talking to me, you know. They got all butthurt and shit. Cuzzo could call me, but he ain't gonna do it. Cause I told him what the fuck it was and he ain't want to hear it. It's a strange thing I found that when you tell the truth, motherfuckers choose not to fuck with you. Cause they want to live in their own little bubble of delusion and shit. You know? It's more comfortable for them to be in their delusion. And nigga, if you take me out, we gonna fight about this here. It's weird, bro. You would think if you're an honorable man and you just tell the truth all the fucking time and you're looking out for the best interests of someone else, that they would be more open to listen. If I tell you, my nigga, your bitch is a hoe, and you need to back up off that bitch, it's for a reason. I don't want the bitch. You can have the bitch. I'm just telling you, don't trust that bitch. Niggas get butthurt, you know, all tender dick and shit. All emotional in they fucking feelings over that bitch. When it's just a bitch, bro. It's 5 of them for every one of us, goddamn. Maybe more at this juncture. Well, really more, because you gotta account for the motherfuckers that expired and those that are incarcerated. I mean, men globally and those that have other tendencies. So it might be 8 to 10 of them for every one of us. For all the heterosexual males, you know what I'm saying? Why get butthurt over sand at the beach, a grain of sand at the beach, my nigga? It's because you're emotional about that hoe. But because you're emotional about that hoe, don't mean I gotta be emotional about that hoe. I'm not emotional about my own. Fuck would I be about yours? You know? But when you tell a motherfucker the truth, they get mad at you, bro. They be butthurt. They be hella butthurt. But I'll leave it there. Just a little lesson. A raggedy hoe will always betray you. A woman, however, will have your back and do what's in your best interest. Now, you distinguish between the two, that's all on you, cuz. Or you could just pull a sexy Leroy and leave a bitch alone altogether until you get the fuck 'em over here, you know? Dip the fuck up out of here. Go somewhere else where, you know, women are much more mild-mannered, but you still gonna have to monitor a bitch and gauge a bitch too then. But I don't know. Salute Coach Lamont. Good to see you, good sir. You know, early morning hours. I'm just telling you what I noticed and what I seen, bro. Different stories, different events, different people, different times. But beware, man, it gets too emotional over a female or a bitch, not his wife, not a woman, but a bitch. A bitch. We all know the difference between a woman and a hoe and a lady. You know what I'm saying? A raggedy ass, strag ass bitch and a good woman. We all know the fucking difference. Beware that nigga that gets all emotionally broke up and upset and in his feminine fucking feelings over the bitch. Cause that motherfucker's dangerous. That motherfucker crash out over that bitch and he'll drag you down with him. You dig? And you don't want that. You don't want that. Your life look too good. You live too good. You got too much going on to crash out and smash out over a bitch, bro. Come on, bro. Because once you go down, if you gotta explain that story to anybody, they gonna look at you like you're crazy. Like, nigga, what? So you mean to tell me you were out here living your motherfucking life, looking good, feeling good, eating whatever you want when you want, having your cognac, your cigar, your cigarettes, and now you crashed out on Skid Row cause of a bitch. Nigga, ew. Ew. You know, you must lost your motherfucking mind. Anyway, I'm 40 some odd minutes in. It's 5:02 in the morning. Y'all brothers be easy. Y'all be safe, be blessed, be productive. God willing, we we gonna put on a good show later on tonight. As always, I'm about to work out and make me an omelet or something. I figured out. Y'all brothers be easy. Peace.